back to Mackenzie's Animation Corner. Today I'm watching another episode of The L House. Today's episode is episode 18, Agony of a Witch. And a lot of you guys have told me in the comments that this episode may make me cry, so I tried to be prepared. I have a box of tissues on hand and water to rehydrate myself. Excited to see what's going to happen, what it could be that might make me sad. Yeah, I'm really excited to get into it. Today I'm doing both episode 18 and I'll also film episode 19 today and then just release them on Tuesday and hopefully Thursday this week. So if you comment something on today's episode and I don't seem to react to it at all in the next episode, that's why I just did both episodes today. I'm really sad because these are the last two episodes of the Owl House and we don't know when we're going to get season 2, so I'm going to be done with this show for a while, and that sucks. But don't worry, I'm still going to be making content. I am going to react to some animatics. Y'all have sent me a lot of ones to react to, so I'm probably going to try to either react to them all in one video or maybe 2 videos. And then after that, we're going to go on to whatever show y'all have voted for. I have been getting a lot of votes. Right now, I've stopped adding any suggestions to the overall ranking because I'm just going to run out of time if I keep adding everybody's suggestions. So if you suggested something and it's not on the list right now, I'm so sorry, but I'll definitely put it on the list for next time, whatever show I react to after the next one that I'm reacting to. So yeah, with all that out of the way, very excited to get into this episode of The Owl House. It's a very different vibe.
I will bring you my sister, Emperor Bellows.
Then why the delay?
Kikimora.
Kikimora. I feel like I need to be taking notes.
And yet the Owl Lady still roams free. Are you protecting her?
Rest assured, Kiki. I have everything under control. Today we capture Ida, once and for all.
Uh-oh. I guess that was like the Emperor's Palace or whatever.
That infernal house demon is asleep.
Don't talk about Hootie that way.
I did it! Oh hey, look at the box!
I don't know if Hootie's just really good at his job or just very lucky.
That's Skitty.
Hey, that Sketty is Witch's wool.
Kitty.
I think I finally understand why the Emperor wants you so badly.
He's got the hots for you, doesn't he?
How about no? The only thing that can slow me down is my curse, and that hasn't bothered me for weeks.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We're gonna get to see how she got cursed?
Just show me your face! Whoa. And those?
Hey,
Oh, I was about to say, I thought the elixir
It's
didn't
still
work
dark.
anymore.
What happens if you use your magic up? Do you die?
No, geez, you're morbid. I just kind of sort of turn into the owl beast. Forever. Ah, it's a fate much worse than death if you think about it. There's the loose I know.
Oh.
Do the parallel arm thing.
King demands
Little art thing.
She deserves something nice. And I think I know what.
Ida, I think you need that.
The roughhousing was fun, but I like this part of our playdates even better.
Oh my.
Luce, you ready for the field trip of a lifetime? To the one, the only, Emperor's Castle!
Oh.
the healing hat, made from the magic of the Savage Ages. It is said to cure the deadliest diseases and heal any curse.
That might be useful.
You've done so much for me, Ida. Now I'm gonna do something for you.
Just gonna steal it? It's a heist.
Hey, Luce.
That's a good plan.
What was that, Willow?
It's a shame Amity could make it. She would love this trip.
No!
Shut up.
Now, the Emperor's assistant will be your tour guide. Please don't make me regret taking you here.
I have already forgotten her name.
Some lucky few may even find their home here, in the mighty Emperor's Coven.
She looked at me.
Wow, some Witches and demons practiced wild magic during what we called the Savage Ages.
Makita does.
Love me a properly
I
ventilated
thought she was
castle.
already gonna be in the vents, but I guess it's a little hard to sneak through the vents than some TV shows make it out to be. I like that Luce is keeping her hood up to try to be sneakier.
Good luck, Miss Lilith.
Thank you, students. Good luck with puberty.
This way, children.
Is that a heart? Is it the Titan's heart, I guess?
Just a moment, Lilith. Ah, that's better.
I am confused.
If you fail, you will be stripped of your rank and banished from my coven.
I will not fail.
Made my heart rate go up. Whew. He's scary.
He's gonna like having a cape.
Cape! I thought
you were making such a shift.
You thought she always had a good heart, but was impatient and always bit off more than she could chew. But despite all that, I think she's finally growing up.
It's kind of a weird scene where they're like, let's talk about Luce's character development. Just out loud.
You can't steal this hat.
But you can borrow it.
Hey, I wanted to say that. We learned about Ida's curse from your notes. We're totally gonna help you.
Oh,
Thanks,
good.
guys.
Yeah, I love heist.
Now we can cure Ida and get this hat back before anyone knows it's gone.
I will know.
We need to go
Oh my god.
now.
Oh, you should have gone like 10 minutes ago.
What's Ida's weakness? She has no attachment, no friends. Think! Aren't I lucky to find you here?
Stay away! If you touch us, Ida will come after you so fast!
That's the plan.
Oh.
That doesn't belong to you.
No!
Oh
These decrepit relics are useless.
no. Oh.
I spy with my little eyes something coming this way.
Loose!
Wait for me! Ida, we have some bad news.
Oh my god. She's not messing around.
You've always looked down on me because I'm wild, but fortunately, that just made me work harder than you.
Oh my god.
It's sad to see you slowing down, sister. Tell me, is it the curse?
Uh-oh.
Ida! You're dead!
Maybe it is the curse, but then how pathetic are you that you can't best me at my worst?
This is such a cool fight.
You always thought you were better than me, that I could never beat you in anything.
I am better than you.
Then why were you so easy to curse?
Oh my god.
That orb was for your protection.
All right, kid, listen to me. I'm going away, and I don't know if I can bounce back this time. Watch over King. Remember to feed Hootie. And Luz, thank you for being in my life.
Ida!
Come along, sister. Now we can let the healing begin. Idolin is finally with her family. Her real family. Go back to your world. This one is ours.
She's gonna have to tell King.
Oh, Luce, there you are.
Hi, Hootie.
Oh
The cake is me! Hey, where's Ida?
no. Oh my my god, a different ending. Whew. Well, y'all were not wrong. I did definitely cry. Ooh, boy. That was a very emotional episode for sure, and definitely revealed a lot about like the plot questions I had and everything. You know, I had asked before, I wonder who the Emperor is and what his whole deal is, and yeah, he's very scary. The whole heart thing was very interesting. I'm guessing that's the Titan's heart, because they had talked about how the Emperor was the only one who could speak to the Titan or whatever, but it seems more like he's controlling the Titan somehow, and the Titan's heart rate picked up whenever he got angry, and so that's a very interesting dynamic. And then I don't really understand what's going on with him with his whole, he like cut something open and then it went in through his eyeballs and then he felt better. I don't know what that was about, but that was very interesting too. He's very scary. It was really scary that he could see. Maybe that's what that has to do. Something with he can see more stuff, like stuff that's happening in the castle and around the Boiling Isles and all that. Maybe that's what that magic was, because he could see Luce and Willow and Gus in the room with the artifacts. So that was pretty spooky. I'll be interested to see if we get more of him and get to see maybe him fight or anything like that. And then Ida and Lilith's fight was amazing. So cool. I hate that it happened under the circumstances that it had to happen under, but it is interesting to see. You know that Ida's a powerful witch, and she shows throughout the show how powerful of a witch she is a lot of the times, but when she was in a fight like that and she was trying to save somebody that she cared about, it was insane how powerful she was. And I definitely see why the Emperor feels like he needs to control her, because she's kind of a loose cannon and a very powerful one. So of course the biggest plot twist is that Lilith is the one that cursed Ida. I hadn't really made any guesses about that, who cursed Ida, as far as I know. I wish I would have made some guesses, but I don't think I would have guessed Lilith, because Lilith has put on this air that she's really concerned for Ida and how bad the curse is getting and all that. So very interesting that she's the one that put the curse on her. And I know they were definitely young, of course, whenever that happened, but I wonder how young they were. Was it after they were in school? Was it while they were still in school, I guess? Was Lilith working for the Emperor at that point? Was she part of the Emperor's coven or trying to get into the Emperor's coven? I wonder if it was like she already knew that her sister was going to refuse to join a coven, and so... Oh, I just had a real-time realization. I wonder if it was because Lilith has said before that when they were girls, their dream was to get into the Emperor's coven. And the Emperor's assistant, whose name I don't know, even though they said it like twice, said that only a select few people get into the Emperor's coven. So I wonder if Lilith was worried that Ida was going to get in instead of her, and put the curse on her so that she could get into the Emperor's coven and get the like prime spot or whatever. Because Lilith is definitely the jealous type, and she's very jealous of Ida. So I just wonder if that is what's happening there. And then they said a lot of stuff about how choosing a coven is kind of the Emperor's way to control people. They put like a nice spin on it, of course, that like if you're not in a coven, then you are practicing wild magic and it's dangerous and all this. It's definitely like a way to control witches so that I think nobody becomes as powerful as the Emperor. I wonder how the principal is kind of gonna... I wonder how he's gonna argue his decision to allow people like Luce and then the other kids that used to be on the detention track, to allow them to pursue multiple avenues of magic, because eventually they're gonna have to pick a coven, supposedly, and have to stick to one form of magic. And so I wonder if the Emperor knows about that at all, and if he has made some sort of excuse for them learning those different types of magic. It's very emotional at the end. I'm curious to see where it's going to go from here. I'm guessing Luce somehow is going to have to try to rescue Ida from the Emperor's Coven, but I'm hoping that Lilith said that she can remove the curse from Ida, and I'm hoping that is still the case even though Ida has fully transformed into her owl self. So I'm hoping that maybe Lilith will remove that curse from her, and then Luce will be able to rescue her. I also thought it was really cool to see how powerful Luce and her friends were. They did a really good job doing the heist until the Emperor took notice. And even after the Emperor took notice, they were kind of holding their own until Lilith came in. So it's cool to see how powerful they are, even though they're just kids. I think that's all the thoughts I really had on this episode. I am so excited to get into the next one because I want to know what happens. And I'm kind of hoping it doesn't end on a cliffhanger, but I have a suspicion that it will. If you enjoyed me reacting to this episode of The Owl House, feel free to like the video and then comment down below your thoughts on this episode. You can put spoilers in the comments because I'm not going to see it until I'm done with the whole series, so I don't really care about spoilers anymore. Did you cry during this episode? I'm curious to know if other people did as well. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and if you haven't voted yet, go ahead and vote in the poll about what show I will watch next. Thank you so much for watching this episode of me reacting to The Owl House.